All right, everyone. So I wanted to talk a little bit about a few YouTubers and why I can see them being potentially dangerous sources of self-improvement. Now, in particularly Hamza today. Now, I'm not, pointing a finger at him and having a go at him saying he's doing his job wrong or right. I'm sure, as we know, we can manipulate energy to do whatever we want. Once we put energy into the world, we can create anything we want out of it, and that's great. But I don't think fulfillment lies in an image, like he's saying. Once we get this image we've got in our mind, once we have the ideal offspring, quality this and quality that, then we are reached the peak of happiness and our existence. I strongly disagree with this, and it's dangerous because as much as I see that there's a lot of kids wanting to make a change and I'm willing to say, we want to be better, we want to better ourselves, right? Okay, and I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing. That's great. You can try to better yourself all you want. But if when you were 6 years old, was you worried about bettering yourself? Or when you was a baby, you're not worried about bettering yourself. You're completely free, unconditionally happy with everything, right? So all these programs which we picked up along the way that make us think we need to be a better version of ourselves. We need to be able to do this. We need to be able to have the nicest bird and the biggest house and the biggest car. I've had all of the above, and I'll tell you now, it's not where the answers lie. The answers are within us. The answers have never left us. We keep jumping to things, right, and we don't ever just stop and check ourselves and observe ourselves. So yeah, let's rewind a moment. So I was watching a video earlier on Hamza going on about how life's a race, is a competition, and whether you admit it or not, this is the life we're living. Now that's a complete belief, right? That's a complete belief and a story, really. Like, if that's the story you want to carry with yourself and the impression you want to have of the world, then great, so be it. Have a nice life, right? But and also he goes on about meditation, like he likes to meditate and all this stuff, which is great. I don't know if he's meditating for a better experience. From my point of view to where I'm at now, it's completely about acceptance of what is already. And from the content I'm seeing in his videos, that's not the case, saying, we need to be getting this, or we're not worth enough, or we're worthless. And the fact is at the back of the, do you know what I mean? I don't know what he's on about. And don't get me wrong, like I say, you want to manipulate energy to get the things you want. You think that's going to make you happy. Now that's another idea, that's another belief. But it can be done, as we've seen with the pyramids and God knows what else, right? You can do whatever you want with energy, right? It's a powerful thing. But I just think that coming from the place of being already fulfilled, being free, living authentically, realising that what's important is to live a happy life and fulfill and live in freedom, right, which is what we truly want, which is what already is, when we're not trying to grasp things that we don't have and just accepting what is, thinking I'll be happier when I have this, I'll be happier when I have that. It's not how it works. So basically, what am I getting at? What is the point? The nature of the mind is to constantly go out and get things on the outside, right? When we're constantly putting our attention on other things other than ourselves, then we're missing the whole point of life, right? Because happiness lies within. And the biggest mistake there is to be made is to be constantly going out and reaching for it in somewhere where it's not. So that's why I feel the need to say something for all these kids that are watching these videos, thinking that they're going to get happiness, or they're going to get what they truly want, which, as human beings, is happiness. Which isn't the answer. You're going to end up stuck in a cycle as I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do that. And don't get me wrong, some of the things he says are on point, and I'm not having a go. I'm just saying that it can be dangerous if you think, oh right, I'm not good enough as I am. Do you know what I mean? I need to be better, I need to be better. When it doesn't matter, the brutal reality of it is it doesn't matter. The world, the universe is big enough to not give a shit about whether or not you're in good shape or Do you know what I mean? Or whether or not you eat bloody pizza or you masturbate or whatever it is, yeah? So just, just acknowledge that we're trying to fill up a void within us, trying to fill up something, thinking that we're not enough already. We are perfectly enough. We're perfectly everything we want to be now. From that place of authenticity, from that place of power, of true power, alright, which within us, right, already. You don't have to be something, become something already. Just let everything flow from that authentic place. Now, for practical methods, as I said, the acceptance of what is always, just accept what is, and then look around and begin to create out of the joy of doing it. It's all just a story. Don't you see these are mental constructs in our minds that we're enforcing beliefs in by binge watching videos like this, which is dangerous because they're taking us away from ourselves. The happiness truly lies within us already. So yeah, practical methods. I'll be sharing some of my own practical methods. You know, I've meant for myself as I've done the whole self-improvement thing. I've done it all, and I've had all the relationships and all the money and all that. And I can tell you the answers aren't there. So you can look all you want and have fun doing it. Is all I'm saying. And yeah, I'm not having a go at these YouTubers, let them crack on, but I'm just saying that people should be wary about their values and not to get caught up in it and just accept what is already and just come from a place of already being free and abundant, and you watch how you'll be so much more ready to receive anything that life has to offer. Alright, so I hope this has kind of shed some light on my point of view on this kind of thing. I've had my fair share of ups and downs. I know that Hamza says he used to be addicted to cannabis and stuff like that, and me myself, I've had the moments, my own struggles, and I'll perhaps share in another video. But I just felt it was important for me to share some light on this because I see he's getting a large following from a lot of youngers and everything. So just know that you're enough already, basically. That all that there is freedom, and all that there is just acceptance and abundance, and it's just absolutely what is the case. So yeah, what I'm talking about is oneness, not separation, not separating ourselves from our surroundings, just create in the oneness, which is not competing with anyone, not I need to be better than this person, comparison. It's all very psychologically detrimental. So yeah, I hope some of you may have got the point that I'm trying to get across, and maybe see some of you in future videos. So be sure to subscribe, maybe watch a few of my other videos. But I just felt the need to share this anyway. So bless up, guys. Have a nice day. Take care. Love and accept yourself.